Peace, y'all. It's your boy Zulu King Street Fame 47. Y'all know what it is. Smash that like button, subscribe. If you ain't subscribed, you want to donate, we pin the cash app. Sliding around, man. I'm sliding around Central Florida right now. You know what I mean? And past a little area where a story took place. So I'm gonna give y'all a story when I was on the news. You heard? So I don't know how I'm gonna start. Where the hell the story start? So check this out. I'm chilling with one of my homegirls. Her name is Tiffany. Now what happens here is my boy Pete. Rest in peace, my boy Pete. You know, his daughter's my goddaughter, his baby mom, she was like my sister, but he was cheating on her with Tiffany, right? So we used to trap out of Tiffany's house and all that type of shit and all that. But him and Tiffany go through it. Tiffany's like a 120-pound white girl, you know what I mean? Pete's like 6'2", 6'3", probably like 230, 220, something like that. And he got busy, he fought, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people was fighters, you know what I mean? So he fought. So he go and they get in a fight in the car. He was on Xanax. We used to pop pills like a motherfucker back then. So he was on Xanax. They get in an argument in the car. Whoop-de-whoop. He tried to hit somebody on the sidewalk walking. I don't know what was going on. I wasn't in the car with them, whatever. She had called her like peoples or whatever, her grandparents or whatever. So when he dropped her off, the police already there. He got a pistol in his pocket. He got a little pocket rocket on him. They take him to jail. So we balled him out. So he mad at her because she called the police on me, but she didn't. It was the people, you know. But so we at the crib, but they beefing. I ain't even got my car. You know what I'm saying? I'm riding with them. So him and my boy Jake, they about to slide. I got a call. I had to go serve somebody. So I tell Pete, yo, take me to the other side. I gotta go to the trail on OBT. For those, you know what I'm saying, that don't know about OBT. You ain't in Orlando. OBT is like the whole stroll. Is like where all the crack at, all the holes at, everything goes down on the trail. So he's like, I gotta go serve somebody 75 Xanax on Goldenrod, which is on the east side. The trail is the west side of Orlando, but really it's not. It one side of the street's the east side and one side of the street is the west side. You feel me? So it separates the east and the west. That's why Paramount neighborhood is called Crosstown, because it crosses both. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm like, mind you, the girl just got out the hospital, right? Tiffany just got out the hospital because she's a diabetic, and the little fight that they had and all that shit, she ended up in the hospital. So he's like, tell Tiffany to take you. For some reason, well, not for some reason, because Tiffany used to always be like, oh, I like the way you dress, oh, I like this. And then she would call me like, hey, and she like, hey, babe, and this and that. That's some weird shit, you know what I'm saying? But she was fucking with my dog. So he was thinking, I don't know if he was thinking me and her was fucking around or what. So he's like, tell Tiffany. He got like a little attitude and shit, you know what I mean? I'm like, yo, this nigga wildin'. All right, bro. I'm like, I'm not gonna ask her, bro, cause but anyway, she was like, oh, what you need? So I need $20 in gas. Take me. I gotta go catch a sting. I gotta go serve somebody. She like, all right, let's go. Boom. So we slide. I ain't got no crack on me. I only got Xanax, coke, and weed. And I got a pistol on me. I believe I got 2 clips. I'm not sure. But I got the pistol on me. I usually always had, at that time, I always rode around with extra mags and shit like that. I had 2 mags. So I think, I didn't have 2 mags that time. I lied. I only had 1 mag. And I had a 9mm Browning, like a 1911 model, had like 15 shots. So we slide. She's like, oh, I got somebody that needs some salt, needs some powder. My boy, you think you can serve him? I don't really know the nigga, so I was like, well, I'll get to you, you serve him, you know what I mean? Whatever. So we meet up with her boy first, and then somebody kept hitting me up for crack, but I ain't had no crack. I left it at my house. So I'm like, at that time, I was with my baby moms. And Pete's baby moms is her best friend, you feel me? My baby moms and Pete's baby moms, but that's why she was like my little sister, because we all grew up together. So I can't pull up to the house with Tiffany, you know what I mean? Because my baby mom's gonna beat her ass for my homegirl, and she gonna beat her ass thinking probably that I'm fucking with her. So definitely can't go to the house and get the crack. So I'm like, dang. I said, stop in Paramount, which is cross town. Because I was going to the west side, but I was like, yo, stop in Paramount. I was going by Oak Ridge in Texas. But I was like, yo, stop in Paramount. I got to go see my dog. And I'm going to holler at him and just grab a little block, you know what I'm saying? Just a little 50 pack and do a little quick flip, because I got dope at the house. But I ain't going to the house to get it. Jump on this lane, get it on the highway, y'all. So, boom. When we get there, my boy's spot, we on South Street. South Jersey gets a lead shit. So we go over there. It's nighttime, right? When you get out the car, boom, you cut through this little alley, there's little projects behind there. You know what I'm saying? By Jackson's on Jackson Street, right in front of the store. Little thing, apartments right there. So when I get there, there's mad cops, and they got somebody hemmed up and all that shit. So I'm like, yo, I'm gonna leave my pistol with my mans, and I'm gonna come back tomorrow and get it. Cause the police seen me get out of the car. I got out with the pistol and everything right in front of them. So I'm like, yo, I'm leaving this pistol in case they stop me. I ain't gonna catch another, you know what I'm saying? I wanna catch the pistol charge. I already had 2 prior pistol charges at that time on my record. You feel me? But I wasn't a convicted felon when I caught them. I caught a pistol charge, I bonded out. I wasn't a felon, and I caught another pistol charge, bonded out. You feel me? Now this time, I did my time for those 2 pistol charges. I get caught this time, I'm a convicted felon in possession of a firearm, you heard? So, boom. I go upstairs, I holler at my dog. I used to holler at my boy and shit. I used to breed dogs too, you know what I'm saying? Over 20-something years, I've been breeding dogs, bro. So, we talking about some dogs, me and my boy. Because he used to breed dogs. And then, I got so caught up in the conversation with the damn dogs, I forgot to give him the stupid ass pistol, bro. And I walk outside, and I completely forgot I had the pistol on me. Till I get where we parked at. When I get where we parked at, and the cops are still there, I said, oh my God, I forgot to leave him the gun. I ain't want to turn around now and walk back and look suspect. So I'm like, all right, what I'm gonna do? So ain't nothing to do. I just get in the car, you know what I'm saying? I tell her drive, man, just go to the gas station. Cause I was gonna buy a Garcia Vega tube, you know, cut up some little pieces and throw them in the tube, and the guard throw the rocks in the little tube, and I was gonna give her the gas money. So when we jump in the car, an undercover car gets behind us. Now I'm like, shit. So we driving, the undercover busts a right. I'm like, woo. Bust this left, we stop at the gas station. Not even a minute. It's like, nah. We had to wait for the light, so it's like a little 5 minutes, but it's like a little 2-3 minutes in the car. So it's close, around the corner. Boom. I walk in the store. At this is way back in the days, you know what I'm saying? So niggas was wearing them long tees back then, you know what I mean? They were wearing the long 4X and shit, 5X. This is when the NBA breakaway shorts with all the patches and, you know, the velours, the Sean John velours and the Von Dutch truck hats and all that. So the Jacob watches. So I get out the car, she parked at the gas pump, I go inside. There's a dude that works inside that store. You know, you got the crackhead dudes that always work in the store, cleaning up and shit like that. So there's a dude that's working inside the store, but he's like, oh, you always be buying those teas. He's like, yo, I got some. So what he's doing is he's stealing them from the store and he's selling them on the side. So I'm like, all right, what you got, man? He brought some shit out that ain't fit me or something like that. It was like way too big or too small. I don't remember. So I'm like, man, look, man, this don't fit me, bro. This and this and this and that. I said, give me I don't know what I told him. You know, back then he's with a big shot. Give me like a 4X, some crazy shit like that. So he come out with the 4X. No, he go in the store. When he go in the store, a minivan comes around the corner. So when the minivan come around the corner, I'm looking at it. I'm like, man, the tent on this van, bro. I said, yo, the tent on this van is all messed up. It's like layered. Like they had one layer tent and it started bubbling up, and they put it like another. It's just all bubbly and you can't even see out the window. I don't know how they can see. So I was like, man, this one, and it was creepy. But Buddy taking too long to come out with the shirt, so I'm about to cross. I said, man, I'm gonna go to the car. So when I go to walk, the minivan kind of hits the gas and then hits the brakes. It hits the gas real hard and it hits the brakes, so the car jerked. So I stop. I'm like, what the fuck? And I turn to the side. I got a hoodie on. I got a pistol on me. So I grabbed the pistol. It's already loaded, one in the head and everything. So I turn kind of sideways, like, you know what I'm saying, where they can't see me clutching. I grabbed the pistol, cause I had jewelry on and stuff like that and all that. So I was like, you know, somebody trying to rob me or something. And I grabbed the pistol, but I act like I was on a walk again, and they did the same thing. So like, all the doors opened up. The sliding door slid open. The passenger door slid open. The driver door busted open. I mean, the passenger door opened up. The driver door opened up. And it's nothing but a bunch of dudes in all black with masks on. So I'm like, oh, I seen the badges though. I'm like, it's the Duke boys. In Orlando, we call them the Duke boys. D-U-K-E, Duke boys. The Jump Out boys. Whatever. So like, yo, the Duke boys. So they're like a special task force that's for drugs and guns and all that, and they be the ones investigating you, and they jump out, they do the raids and all that type of shit. So I'm like, oh shit, Jump Out. So when Jump Out slide the doors open, I'm about to walk towards the car, but I run. And instead of running away from them, I run towards them. And it threw them off, you feel me? Because they was getting out, and I ran right by their ass. And I just ran through the back alley. And I was like, I gotta get this pistol up for me, you know what I mean? Now, I don't know why the hell they messing with me. Why you jumping out on me for? I just went in the store to get gas, and now y'all want to jump out on me. I don't know why they was messing with me, you feel me? They ain't had no reason to mess with me. So I get out. I run past them. I get in the alley behind the store. I run past them and make a left right behind the store, right behind it. And it's a little alley. There's a little garage they got there on the right hand side of that. It's like a little alley and shit. So there's no cameras in the alley. I dropped the pistol and I kicked the shit out of it. I grabbed it with my shirt. It was on my waist. I grabbed it with my shirt, so I had no fingerprints on it. I drop it on the ground and kick the shit out of it and pray that I ain't kicked the hammer. Cause you know a 1911 model got a hammer on it. You feel me? So I like, yo, if I kick the hammer, this gun's going off. So I didn't kick the hammer. But I kicked the gun and slid. When the police seen, cause it was a nickel-plated pistol. When he seen it, he heard it, seen it, he shot me with the taser, boom. So he shoots me with the taser, hits me in my back, my upper back, like my shoulders. I keep running, snatch the taser's strings come out the gun, the taser gun. The cop tried to slow down because he thought I was on the floor, but I kept running. So he's like, oh shit, so he kind of like caught him off guard. Now he got to start running again after me. So he starts running. They all chasing me. They all rested behind him. So they start. Some of them ran the other way though, around the other side of the store. towards the front of the store. I went towards the back. So when I keep running, I'm about to run across the street. There's nowhere to run because there's a highway there. So you know, the road right next to the highway's mile high up in the air. Where I ain't nowhere I can't do shit. I can't get around it because it's like a big mountain going up to that shit. So I cut left, so I'm gonna run through traffic on the trail. And if you know the trail is a busy ass intersection, this is a busy ass road, man. It's like, you know what I'm saying? 2-3 lanes, busy shit. Going, you know what I'm saying, all day. So I'm like, it's a major road. So I'm gonna run through, fuck it. I run straight into traffic. I jump on the hood of a car, slide across it, do all this fucking movie shit. I get across the street. They running behind me now in traffic, but they being more cautious. When I get across the street, there was already an undercover waiting for me there. And it was two of them. And one of them had a dog. And the dog, you know what I'm saying? So they catch me though. They catch me across the street. So they throw me on the ground. They got the dog barking in my face. The police come and he tased me 2 more times while I'm on the ground. In my lower spine. Boom. They cuffed me up. They picked me up. My pants fell down. But while I'm on the ground, right? While I'm on the ground, it's somebody getting close to me in front by the police, and the police is yelling at them. Get back, get back, get back. Oh, I'm gonna take you to jail. That's what the police saying. That's what these crackers screaming. So I'm trying to see who it is, and it's the news, bro. So I'm like, what? And the dude's like, I'm with the media. And he was like, I don't give a shit, get back. I'm gonna take you to jail for obstruction of an investigation. So I'm like, man, what the hell's the news doing here? You know what I mean? So they picked me up, my belt buckle came loose, so whoop-de-whoop, my pants was falling. The news got me on the news. They got all the bags of coke and the weed and the pills. They got the gun, all that shit on top of the car, and they taking video camera footage of it and all that shit. So now I'm on the news. I don't know that shit though, but I know the news was there, but I didn't know I was ready that quick on the news. When I get to the jail, they're like, yo, you were in Hollywood. Mind you, I just got out like a month ago. You know what I'm saying? From jail. I just did like 9 months or some shit like that. Got out, and it was like a month later, and I caught this. So now, I get charged with convicted felon in possession of a firearm. I get charged with tampering with physical evidence, which it got dropped. Physical evidence is only when the police has it in their possession. If the police never had it in their possession, it's not evidence yet. So that got dropped. I got resisting arrest without violence, resisting arrest with violence, possession, I think ammo. I don't even know they charged me with ammo, but I had intent to sell or deliver cocaine, possession with cocaine with intent to sell or deliver with a firearm, all kinds of shit. I had like 9 charges, bro. Go to jail. Everybody in jail like, yo, we see you on the news. Whoop-de-whoop. I could have beat that case. But the universe had other plans. And I'm going to do a separate video on that story. It ties in. So part 2 to me going to jail and being on the news is going to tie into this next story. Why I didn't beat it. But I could have beat it, but I didn't. I went to prison for that. I caught 3 years in, 2 years out. That was my thing. 3 years in, 2 years out. So yeah, if I would have beat it, I would have never went to prison. No fingerprints on the gun, no nothing. But I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm trying to be careful not intertwining stories. But I'm gonna tell y'all that story coming up next. You know what I'm saying? Part 2 to this. But that's how I got caught, man. I got caught on the trail, OBT, with a pistol and all that. Jump out boys jumped out on me. Oh, you know why I was on the news? The police was under investigation because they were setting people up. So Orlando at that time had a high arrest record for drug charges, but no convictions. You know what I'm saying? So the police were setting people up and locking them up on the trail. Somebody called Channel 9, and they had a problem solvers. Anything that was going on in the city, Channel 9 problem solvers would look into it, and they'll bring the news and like all that, and embarrass people and all that. So the dude that was in charge of that was Tony Pipitone. I remember his name. So somebody called Channel 9 on the police and said they were setting people up. So the police was So the news was following the police the whole time when they jumped out on me and everything. You know what I'm saying? They jumped out on me and everything. The news was right there, and they got it all on footage, man. And I got caught up in that shit. My uncle called my mom's, told her, yo, I'm on the news, that I was on the news. It was crazy, man. I had a job at the time, my bosses, people, they don't seen it. Yeah, so it was crazy. But I'm gonna stay tuned for part 2 because it's pretty dope. It's spiritual, you know what I'm saying? Got some spiritual stuff to do with it. And why things happen in life, you know what I'm saying? Some things just happen that you think is a bad thing and it's not, you know, it ends up being a blessing, you know what I'm saying? So stay tuned for part 2. You heard your boys, Uber King Street Fame. Y'all know what it is. We all gas, no brakes, and the game gonna be good. At least be safe, you heard?